Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of K&B Fishing, and today we're trying out some fresh new water that I've never fished before. The other day I did fish down there where the water kind of goes underneath the road, caught a bunch of bass right there, and also at the previous place broke my paddle. So this is a brand new paddle I just bought. We're gonna be heading out here today, paddling around, see if we can catch some bass today. So let's get it. Alright you guys, I just missed two big ones in a row, so let's try to fix that. This was probably a very good idea. I'd say let's go right. We'll float back left on the way back. Two strikes so far, that's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Didn't catch them, obviously, but definitely got the blood pumping. Got one. Little guy. Little guy for you guys. Just to pause myself from going too much further. Gonna be fighting the wind a lot today, boys and girls. Gonna be fighting the wind a lot today. Hopefully the wind stops after a little bit. Got another one. Little one. Another little guy, heck yeah. See, it's gonna be a challenge just to stay out of the good spots. But this is fun. I found this place by chance the other day. I say the other day, yesterday. Came here completely by accident. I actually might include this in the video, but I tried a new place, one that I had to literally hike into just to get to it. I had to hike through the woods with my kayak and everything. And back there ended up being junk and no fish. But I did end up learning there was big one, really good one, but definitely better than the last couple. Oh yeah. Definitely a good one. How is he hooked on? Oh, I see. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. 1 pounder, kinda. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yes. Anyways, as I was saying, I hiked into this place, tried it, broke my paddle, and didn't catch any fish. So that sucks. But in the process, I found this place, so. It's not really working right. What's going on here? I just caught like 3 bass in like 5 minutes or less. That's pretty crazy. In between the gusts of wind, I'm kind of able to keep the boat from moving, but barely. This place I didn't even know existed, and I've already caught like some pretty good fish out of it. So hopefully we can find some bigger ones, you guys. The fish seem to be pretty aggressive here. Even that littler one that I just caught, the medium-sized one, that was the biggest one yet, and it fought like a way bigger fish. Definitely fought like a bigger fish. Like, I'm not even really sure how to like... Well, I just casted that tube jig, or not tube jig, that buzzbait right off my pole. That one's into the atmosphere. Well, gotta retie now. Dang, dude. I literally saw the line. I knew as soon as I went to go cast, I felt it. I didn't stop. I felt the bait wrap around the tip of my pole, and as soon as I cast it, just went doink, gone. Dang, dude. It's a good thing I bought a ton of buzz baits after that last debacle. All right, you guys, we are all rigged up with a new buzzbait. I accidentally just casted my other one into the atmosphere. But I guess now we got a fresh one to work with. God, these things are so nice. I can't even explain to people when they don't even know what a buzzbait is, or they're just like, yeah, I know about it, but I don't really use it. I'm telling you, in the Midwest, here in Wisconsin anyway, I can speak for that. There is a lot of time in the summer, once that water hits that premium temperature, which is basically like, I want to say early May, once it starts actually being like 70 degrees consistently, the water temperature goes up. And when the water temperature goes up, the bass, the largemouth bass, I don't know if it's all fish, all freshwater fish, or just largemouth bass or what, but most of the fish around here, they're called monochelotherms. I think I got that right, which basically just means that their metabolism, or how much they want to eat, is the temperature of the water. So once they get that metabolism up, they get hungry, meaning they get more aggressive, meaning they're going to hit topwater baits a lot more. So if you want to catch a lot of bigger bass and pike and stuff like that, what is happening here? You gotta wait for that special time when they're hitting the top. There we go. Because when they're hitting the top, not only are they more fun to fish for and catch, they're just jumping out the water after the baits. They're hitting stuff that's bigger that they might not normally go for. And if you can use buzz baits, and like the big thing now that a lot of people use is whopper ploppers. I have never used one myself. I actually need to make a video where I test them out. But if it's anything like a buzz bait, which I think it is, I can see why they work good. But if you're kind of old school like me, I say that, but this is not really an that old school of a bait. The buzz bait is a really good bait to use. I love them. I literally have no expectations of anything out here. All I know is I caught a few bass by the road, basically, and I just caught like those 3 or 4 or whatever bass just over here. So I have no idea what to expect, really. Well, that one just came up out of the water for it. Literally, as I went to pull the bait out of the water, he came up and grabbed it. Ow. Oh, and he's hooked perfectly in the upper lip. Little tiny guy just came up and grabbed it at the boat. Huh. Maybe I should try a blade bait. That usually gives me some pretty good results. I don't know. We are catching fish. That's our first fish in a minute. Honestly, the fishing might have to take a little bit of a back seat unless I start catching some big ones, because it just looks too nice. There's one. Another medium guy. Take that all day. Another medium guy there. As I was saying, the fishing might have to take a little bit of a back seat if I don't start catching some big ones, because it's just too beautiful to not like be here and in the moment with this. But I mean, if the action continues, I am cool with that. I am having fun though, for real. This is fun. It's a bit of a challenge because it's something brand new I've never really done. Fished here. Never really fished here. But I feel like lately, every spot I've kind of gone to that I don't really go to, I've been pretty decently lucky. There's a fish. Pretty decent bass. Oh, he came off right there. That's okay. That was a good bass, dude. Like, actually, that was a good bass. That's the first good fish in a minute, dude. Heck yeah. And you know what's crazy? Our barb is gone. Our actual barb for our bass bait is gone. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? You know, I think I'm gonna need to start not purchasing these type of bass baits ever again. Because clearly, however they make these things, they don't factor in that fish actually hit that, you know? And it comes right off. That is such insanity. I can't even put that into words, you guys. Like, I'm bummed that that fish got off because it was a pretty decent bass. Not a big one. Not a big one, but still decent. But I'm just upset because it should not be getting off. I think we're going to switch to the white ones. Gonna have to at this point. Switching to the white ones. The yellow ones, the fish seem to be able to, the fish seem to hit the yellow ones more, but the white ones seem to have the better barbs that don't fall off. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually gonna just get a whole new worm. That's what I say. Because I am struggling to fish with all this wind, bro. With all this damn wind. It windy. Still got one. Even on the white one. Even on the white one. How did I hook him? Oh, there we go. Still got the barb. And got the fish. Nice. On the pad. There he goes. All right, you guys. We are back into the fish territory. And oh my Atlanta, that water be warm. You guys, that water be warm. Okay, I'm going to switch my batteries out quickly here. And be back with you guys in a literal split second. All right, guys, we just caught a bass. Just kidding. We just caught a bass. Decent guy. I'd say a quarter pounder with no cheese. That's what we just caught. And I think we're getting close to the good spot. Dude, this water, I'm not even kidding, is like your everyday hotel pool. That's the temperature of this. It's like above lukewarm, just barely above. So that's what we're fishing with here. I don't know, maybe the bass, I mean, I had caught that one. That was pretty decent. And then I had the other one that I almost caught all the way. He got off, obviously. That was also a pretty good bass. Like that one was probably, the last one that I had on that got off was probably a good 15 and a half, which is not a small bass. A keeper bass in most lakes in Wisconsin is about 14, I think. I should really be fishing the edges of all the weeds, not in the weeds. But you never know, bass sometimes like to be in the weeds, so. That was a good fish. Come on, stay on, stay on. Good bass, good bass. Good bass, good bass. Holy. All right, you guys, this one is also a very nice bass. Oh, he's got a big dent in him. Look at that freaking slob. Yo. Look at him compared to my paddle, bro. Like, yo, that is a pretty nice one. Big fat belly on him. Heck yeah, dude. Full release on this big lady. Yes! That's what I was waiting for. That was bigger than the last one that we just lost, so cool with that. But dude, that was definitely a nice one. That one was all of 16 inches, I bet. So crazy, dude. You did stay on too. And do we still have our barb? Yes, we do. Honestly, the white ones, I don't know, maybe it's just the yellow ones that have junk barbs, dude. Because the white ones, even last time, I mean, I guess I did have one white one that had a bad barb, but this one and the other one I have in this box, both still have a barb on them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know how or why that realistically happened. That was a good fish though, dude. And I pulled him up through lily pads, through weeds, all kinds of crud. Crud. Oh, got another one. Decent one, not a big one. Not like the last one I just caught. If I can even get him in. He's dancing. All right. Holy, you guys, look at this. If you're kind of woozy, don't look, but this fish jumped at the bait, didn't even get it. He's hooked like in the eyelid. You'll be okay, buddy. Decent little guy. Heck yeah. Oh, feisty. He like chased the bait. Do I still have a barb? Yep, still got a good barb on this guy. That's what I mean, bro. Maybe it's just getting that good time. Maybe I had to wait until it was like the perfect time to come or to cast over here. Or maybe, like I said, the best spot to fish is just over here. Oh, and I just missed another one. That was nuts. These nuts. I think I'm just getting into the good spot. If you're not fishing topwater right now, I'm telling you, you're doing something wrong, buddy. You're missing out. They are absolutely going crazy for topwater. I mean, look at it is like blaring wind out here. I hope this isn't too loud for you guys the whole time. I am honestly just thinking about that now. I hope it's not too like loud, but literally right now, I don't care where you go, what kind of lake it is, just go there. If there's bass, just go. Just go. Get some buzz baits at Walmart for like what, $4 or whatever they are, $5, something. And just come fishing, dude. Fish the lakes. Wherever. Fish lily pads. That's where the fish are, dude. They're just hanging on the edges of the lily pads. I'm gonna be super bummed if this video is gonna be way too loud and too windy for you guys, but who knows? I just work here. But we are inching our way closer and closer slowly to the boat landing. Ever so slowly. Got that one. See, there seems to be a lot more fish over by the boat landing. Smaller bass like this, you can really grab them without much issue. Little guy, he's got some red bumps on him. Ick. He's got herpes or something. Not herpes. Oh, Jesus. Okay, bro. Sorry, I guess I offended him. I guess don't say that. Y'all don't say that. Okay, but anyway. It seems like I get more bites the closer to the tube. Wow, that was not good. I just perfectly caught a weed. Anyways, it seems like I just keep trying to say it, but I can't speak today, apparently. The closer it seems like the closer that I get to the actual tube, I'm getting more bites from fish. Oh, little guy. I just pulled him right out of the water. Oh, he like half committed. I don't think he had the hook. Oh no, he had the tail of the worm in his mouth. He like half committed and I just yanked him completely out of the water. Bro just bro just went for a ride. That's crazy. That's funny though. And now the wind has stopped. Isn't that crazy? The wind has stopped. It's peaceful and quiet. This is when the fishing should be insanity. Now's when the big fish are. Oh, That was a little fish that just completely destroyed my bait. Ripped the tail right off my bait. That was crazy. Crazy spice, as my girlfriend would say. That's crazy spice. She wouldn't say it like that, but. Okay. Let's keep fishing, you guys. This is like prime time right now. Just gonna go right here for a second. Yo, crazy work, dude. Just looks so good right now. If it's still light out by the time I get the boat on the car and ready to go, if it's still light out, I'll fish back down where I did last time and I caught a couple from shore, where the water comes out of the other side of the road, basically. That was a fish. That was a fish. That feels fine. It's literally a fish right there. Even where all the boats come in, there's still fish. Isn't that crazy? All right, you guys, I'm gonna really try to get the boat in the car fast so I still have time to cast in the other spot. Because I really want to fish the other end over there as well before I leave, but if there's no time, then there's no time. Dang. All right, well, I'm gonna cut the video off here just in case, but I will make an outro, whether it be in the car or once I get the boat all locked and loaded, but I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys, it is getting dark. Right before I leave here, I don't even know if I'm gonna catch anything down here, but I'm gonna freaking give it a shot for you guys. So I hope you stayed until the end. Jesus, I almost fell. I hope you stayed until the end for this part. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I do get something, you guys will be able to see it. It's pretty dang dark though, so probably won't be able to. But that's okay. Are you ready? Fish chased it. All right, one long cast and that's it. We're out of here. Oh, she came off. That was a good fish. Okay, we're out of here because the mosquitoes are mean. All right, you guys. Well, that was pretty good. I would say so myself for fishing a spot in my kayak that I've never fished before. I'm ecstatic. That was awesome. That couldn't have been much better. I mean, I caught one really nice one and a bunch of little ones. Like, very successful day if I do say so myself. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate the support by watching. Give a like, give a comment, subscribe if you haven't before. I will see you in the next one.